Welcome to Touring Globe. Porto, often called O Porto in Portuguese, is one of Portugal's most vibrant and culturally rich cities. Located along the Douro River in the northern part of the country, Porto is renowned for its stunning architecture, historic charm, world-famous wine, and welcoming atmosphere. Whether you're a lover of history, food, culture, or natural beauty, Porto offers a little bit of everything. This guide will take you through Porto's top attractions, local food, and everything you need to know for an unforgettable trip. 1. Ribeira, Porto's historic heart. Ribeira is Porto's oldest district and one of the most picturesque areas in the city. With its narrow, winding streets, colorful buildings, and scenic views of the Douro River, Ribeira feels like stepping back in time. The area is filled with lively cafes, restaurants, and local shops, making it a perfect place to explore on foot. Whether you're wandering through its cobblestone streets or enjoying a sunset by the river, Ribeira is Porto's heart and soul. Attractions. Ribeira Square. The square is the focal point of Ribeira, surrounded by charming buildings and offering stunning views of the river. Here, you can watch the colorful boats float by and enjoy the lively atmosphere. Cost. Free to explore. Cafes and restaurants vary in price. Cais de Ribeira. This riverside promenade is one of Porto's most famous landmarks. It is lined with cafes, bars, and restaurants where you can sit and enjoy the view of the iconic Dom Luís I Bridge. Cost. Free to walk along the promenade. Dining costs vary. Palácio de Bolsa, Stock Exchange Palace. Built in the 19th century, this neoclassical building is known for its grand architecture and impressive rooms, including the Arab Room, which is decorated in a Moorish style. Cost. Entry fee of approximately €10. Local food. Porto is known for its hearty, flavorful dishes, many of which reflect the city's maritime culture and proximity to the Douro River. Here are some must-try foods. Francesinha. This beloved local sandwich is made with layers of meat, usually steak or sausage, covered in melted cheese, and smothered in a rich tomato and beer sauce. It's typically served with French fries and is a filling and satisfying meal. Cost. €7 to €10 per serving. Bacalhau e Gomes de Sor. Bacalhau, or salted cod, is a staple in Portuguese cuisine. This particular dish is made with cod, potatoes, onions, olives, and hard-boiled eggs. Cost. €12 to €15 per plate. Porto wine. As the home of port wine, you can't leave Porto without trying a glass of this sweet, fortified wine. There are many wine cellars in the city offering tastings, where you can learn about the history and process of port wine production. Cost. Tasting experiences vary. Expect to pay €10 to €25 per tour. 2. Dom Luís I Bridge, Porto's iconic landmark. The Dom Luís I Bridge is one of Porto's most recognizable landmarks. Connecting the city to Vila Nova de Gaia on the southern bank of the Douro River, the bridge is an engineering marvel and an integral part of Porto's skyline. The double-decker bridge offers breathtaking views of the river, the city's historic center, and the colorful houses along the banks. Attractions. Walking across the bridge, the upper deck of the bridge is a pedestrian walkway and offers one of the best views of Porto. It's especially magical at sunset, when the golden light reflects off the river and the city is bathed in soft colors. Cost. Free to walk across the bridge. Cable car ride in Vila Nova de Gaia. On the southern side of the river, in Vila Nova de Gaia, you can take a cable car that provides fantastic aerial views of the bridge and Porto's riverside. Cost. Around €6 for a round-trip ride. Local food. Cozido à Portuguesa, a hearty Portuguese stew made with various meats, pork, beef, and chicken, sausages, and vegetables. It's a comfort food you can find in many traditional restaurants. Cost. €15 to €20 per serving. 3. Livraria Lello, one of the most beautiful bookstores in the world. Livraria Lello is often considered one of the most beautiful bookstores in the world. Located in the city center, this bookstore features a stunning interior with a grand staircase, ornate woodwork, and stained glass windows that make it feel like a magical place. The bookstore is known for its connection to J.K. Rowling, who is said to have drawn inspiration from it when writing Harry Potter. The combination of its architectural beauty and vast selection of books makes it a must-visit for book lovers. Attractions. Interior tour. The bookstore's gorgeous interior is a sight to behold. With its towering bookshelves, intricate carvings, and the famous red staircase, Livraria Lello is a visual treat. Cost: €5 entry fee, which is redeemable with the purchase of a book. Books and souvenirs. Livraria Lello offers a wide range of books in various languages, including plenty of titles on Portuguese culture, history, and art. Cost: books start around €10, with more expensive ones for collectors. 4. The Porto Cathedral, Cheio do Porto, a historical treasure. The Porto Cathedral, known locally as Cheio do Porto, is one of the most important and historic landmarks in the city. Built in the 12th century, it is a mix of Romanesque and Gothic styles and offers stunning views of the surrounding city. Its imposing facade, beautiful cloisters, and rich history make it a fascinating stop on your Porto itinerary. Attractions. Cloisters and views. The cathedral's cloisters are adorned with intricate tiles and offer a peaceful escape from the hustle and bustle of the city. From here, you can enjoy spectacular views of Porto's red-roofed buildings and the Douro River. Cost: €3 entry fee. Religious art and artifacts. The cathedral houses numerous religious artifacts, including paintings, altars, and statues that reflect Porto's Catholic heritage. Cost: included in the entry fee. 5. The wine cellars of Vila Nova de Gaia, the birthplace of port wine. Vila Nova de Gaia, just across the river from Porto, is home to the famous port wine cellars. These cellars are where port wine is aged, and many of the world's most renowned port wine brands have their origins here. Visiting the wine cellars is an essential experience in Porto, offering a chance to learn about the history of port wine and sample some of the best varieties. Attractions. Wine tours. Many of the wine cellars offer guided tours where you can learn about the history of port wine, the process of aging it, and the different types of port wine available. After the tour, you can enjoy a tasting session. Cost: €10 to €25 for a wine tour and tasting. Caves Graham's. One of the most popular wine cellars in Gaia, Graham's offers an in-depth tour of their facilities followed by tastings of their renowned vintage ports. Cost: €15 to €30 depending on the tour. 6. Sarave's Museum and Park, Art and Nature Combined. The Sarave's Museum of Contemporary Art is one of Portugal's most important cultural institutions. Set within a stunning park, the museum showcases contemporary art in a variety of mediums, including sculpture, painting, and photography. The surrounding Sarave's Park is one of the most beautiful green spaces in Porto, featuring manicured gardens, wooded areas, and tranquil paths. Attractions. Museum of Contemporary Art. The museum hosts a wide range of contemporary art exhibitions from local and international artists. It is a great place to experience cutting-edge art in a beautiful setting. Cost: €10 entry fee. Sarave's Park. The park surrounding the museum is a peaceful place to wander, with themed gardens and lush greenery. It's perfect for a relaxing stroll or a picnic. Cost: free to explore the park. Museum entry requires a ticket. 7. Foz do Douro, Porto's seaside escape. Foz do Douro is Porto's coastal district, where the Douro River meets the Atlantic Ocean. This area is known for its beautiful beaches, seaside promenades, and relaxed atmosphere. It's a great place to spend a day, whether you're enjoying the beach, dining at a seaside restaurant, or strolling along the coastal walkways. Attractions. Beaches. The beaches in Foz do Douro are perfect for a day of sun and sea. Praia da Luz and Praia do Origo are popular spots for locals and tourists alike. Cost. Free to access the beaches. Seafood restaurants. The area is also famous for its seafood. Fresh fish, octopus, and squid are served in many of the local restaurants along the coast. Cost. €15 to €25 for a seafood meal. Conclusion. Why Porto should be on your bucket list. Porto is a city that effortlessly combines history, culture, natural beauty, and gastronomy, making it an ideal destination for travelers looking for a multifaceted experience. Whether you're wandering through the historic streets of Ribeira, admiring the architecture of the Dom Luís I Bridge, savoring delicious Portuguese cuisine, or sipping on world-famous port wine, Porto offers something for everyone. This charming city is a perfect blend of old-world charm and modern energy, and it's a place that will capture your heart and leave you yearning to return. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe. See you in the next video.